Hello everybody, welcome to The Geek's Handbag, coming to you from somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the new 2023 Doctor Who calendars. So we've got the Classic Edition calendar with all these lovely Doctors in it. We've also got the Adventures of the 13th Doctor calendar, the lovely block calendar, always my favourite, and also the little 2023 diary. So which one should we start with? Let's start with the Classic Edition calendar. Right then, the Classic Edition calendar. So we've got the Doctors on there, very colourful cover, I really like that. Let's open it up. I'm assuming it'll be the first Doctor. Yeah, first Doctor on page 1. Great picture of William Hartnell there with some Sensorites. The Daleks, there's Susan and Ian with a giant ant. We've got some Mondasian Cybermen and Vicky and Carquillian. So yeah, you'd expect him to be on the first page, I guess, and it's a great picture of Bill, and his quote is, "I'm a citizen of the universe and a gentleman to boot." And underneath that, you've got all the months for 2023 and the dates. On the second page, hello Jamie, it's the second Doctor, of course. Got some Cybermen there. The Doctor with Polly and Ben. We've got Jamie and Victoria with a Dalek and an Ice Warrior. And down here we can see a Dominator as well. His quote is, "Lots of impossible things happen when you pass through time." Thank you, second Doctor. Right, page 3, a very dapper third Doctor. Great picture of John Pertwee there with the Master. Got the Doctor and Joe, the Doctor and the Dalek, and Sarah Jane, and some Axons. And his quote is, of course, what else but reverse the polarity of the neutron flow. Yes, okay, moving on to the fourth Doctor. Great picture of Tom with Davros. We've got the fourth Doctor and Leela. Romana 1 with K9, and a very somber fourth Doctor with Romana 2. He's also got a Mandrel from Nightmare of Eden, and his quote is, of course, what else but, "Would you like a jelly baby?" Yes, nice picture of Tom, I like that. Moving on to the fifth Doctor, and he's got a Silurian, Davros, Adric and Nyssa, no Tegan. Oh yeah, she's down here, clinging onto the TARDIS console. They did that a lot, didn't they? Remember, it used to shake like that all the time. And some Cybermen from Earthshock, and his quote is, "Dreams are important, never underestimate them." That's a really nice quote for the fifth Doctor, actually, I like that. And obviously you've got room underneath all of these to write all your important dates on. The sixth Doctor, God, look at that bursting onto the page with lots of colour there. So we've got the sixth Doctor and Perry, the sixth Doctor and the Inquisitor from the Trial, the Master and the Rani. Oh, that robot, forgot his name, but yeah, he's cool, I like him. Yeah, so what's his quote? Oh, we've got some more Cybermen down here as well. "Change, my dear, and it seems not a moment too soon." Nice picture of Colin there. The seventh Doctor. So obviously we've got the seventh Doctor himself there with the cleaner robot. The seventh Doctor and Ace. The Rani, the Dastly Rani. Chunky Gilmore with the seventh Doctor, and his quote is, "Every great decision creates ripples." I really like that quote. Is that from Remembrance? I think it is. Oh, and a Hemivore. Nearly missed him there. Then on this page we've got the War Doctor and the eighth Doctor together. What's the War Doctor quote? "Great men are forged in fire. It is the privilege of lesser men to light the flame." And the eighth Doctor's quote is, "Physician, heal thyself." Alrighty then. Nice picture of those two, and there's the Zygon at the bottom as well. And we got the ninth Doctor here up, and he's got some Slovene, the Autons, Daleks, Rose, of course, and another Dalek. Oh, and Cassandra. And his quote is, "You were fantastic, absolutely fantastic, and you know what? So was I, and you were. Great Doctor." Here's 10, or is it 14? No, it's definitely 10. Right, so he's got Donna, love those two together. Rose, of course. Wilf, lovely Wilf. Some Ood, the Doctor and Martha, and a Weeping Angel from Blink. And his quote is, "A big ball of wibbly wobbly timey-wimey stuff." Okay, moving on to the 11th Doctor, one of my favourite from the new series. I love Matt's the Doctor. Cool picture of him. And he's got the Silence, Amy and Rory, River about to shoot him in the astronaut outfit. There's old Clara, and Madam whatever her name is. And his quote is, "Bow ties are cool." Yeah, they are. Matt really did rock the bow tie, didn't he? Here he is, Capaldi, the 12th Doctor. And he gets Bill, Missy, Osgood, Clara, of course, and the Fisher King, that's cool, and some Cybermen, that's a cool picture. His quote is, "Laugh hard, run fast, be kind." That's a nice quote as well. I like the clock effect behind him, looks really, really good. And then finally, we get the 13th Doctor and the Fugitive Doctor together. So we get a picture of Dan there, the Master, the two of them together, Swarm, really cool visual there, and the Fam. There's a Dalek down there as well. The 13th Doctor quote is, "Oh, by the way, welcome to what I presume is your first alien planet. Don't touch anything." And the Roof Doctor's quote is, "Let me take it from the top. Hello, I'm the Doctor." And that is it. And there on the back, we get a recap of all the pages. Next up, it's the block calendar, always a favourite of mine. And this year, it's the Quotable Doctor Who block calendar. Wise words from across space and time, it says. Nice cover with all the Doctors on there. On the back, we get an idea of what's included. And it's now plastic free, it says. So you just take this off, fold this over, and it can sit nicely on your desk there like that. So another very colourful calendar this year, and something a little bit different. So we get all the nice pictures, and this time we get quotes from different characters and different stories. So, "But Doctor, listen to me. Don't get emotional because that's when you make mistakes." That's Amy and the Doctor's wife. "Guns can seriously damage your health, you know," says the 6th Doctor. Very wise words. Let's flick through. "It's Scotland. It's supposed to be damp." That's the 12th Doctor in the Eaters of Light. What's this one? "We're being attacked by statues in a crashed ship. There isn't a manual for this." That's the 11th Doctor in the Flesh of Stone. So you get the idea. Some really nice quotes there. "I wear a Stetson now. Stetsons are cool." The 11th Doctor. "The Impossible Astronaut." Oh, what's this one? "Is there even a word for how dumb you are?" The Fugitive Doctor. Ooh, a bit rude. "Alonzi," short and sweet. That's the 10th Doctor. So yeah, some great quotes in here. What's this one? "Absence makes the nose grow longer." The 7th Doctor in the classic Time of the Rani. Yeah, I really do love the block calendar, and I'm looking forward to tearing off a page and seeing what's waiting for me every day. Next up, it's the 2023 diary with the TARDIS doors on the front and back there, which looks nice. As we open it up, we get a nice comic strip style picture of the TARDIS and some of the titles that we can expect to see in this diary, including "Invasion from Mondas" for the 1st Doctor. God, I really like that artwork. Looks great, doesn't it? The 2nd Doctor gets "The Ice Warrior Cometh." That's really cool. The 3rd Doctor gets, where is he? "The Master, you will obey me." That's really nice. The 4th Doctor gets "Sontarans. Where stalks the Sontaran?" Great picture there. The 5th Doctor, "No power in the universe can stop the Daleks," says Davros. The 6th Doctor gets "The Rani." That's the name, the evil name. I love the Rani. So who does the 7th Doctor get? He has "Behold, the horrific horde of the Hemivores." That's brilliant. Love the artwork in this, and the titles are great too. The 8th Doctor shares his page with the War Doctor, and they get "Terror of the Zygons." That's a familiar title, isn't it? The 9th Doctor, up. "Through the London fog comes the empty child." I love that two-parter, one of my favourite stories, that. The 10th Doctor gets "Invasion of the Adipose." That's very sweet. The 11th Doctor gets "Silence Will Fall." That's cool. And then the 12th Doctor has the Paternoster Gang. That's really nice, very colourful. 13 gets the Kablam Man. Oh, 13 loved the Kablam Man, didn't she? And finally, the Fugitive Doctor gets a Weeping Angel and Don't Blink. And then in the back of the diary, you get some room for all your names and addresses and any notes you might want to make. So yeah, really love the artwork and the titles in these. A really lovely diary for 2023. And so moving on to the adventures of the 13th Doctor. Nice picture of Jodie there on the front. Right, so let's open up and see what we get. Oh, okay. Straight into Kablam. Oh, well, there's a little synopsis here for the story as well. So Series 11, Episode 7, Kablam. There's a little synopsis there. I'm not going to bother reading these all out, but do pause if you want to read them. So that's a nice little montage, and you've got all your months there for 2023. And then this one, Flux Chapter 4, Village of the Angels. I liked that episode. That was a good one. The Doctor there with the fob watch. Old matey boy from the In-Betweeners. Forgotten the character's name. And Weeping Angel. And once again, you get lots of space to write all your important events in. And then February, we got Series 12, Episode 5, Fugitive of the Jadoon. Another good episode that introduced the Fugitive Doctor. There's a Jadoon there, looking very menacing. March, oh, another good episode. Flux, Chapter 2, War of the Sontarans. Sontaran on a horse. I do love that picture. I think that's quite classic, actually, quite iconic. And there's Swarm about to click his fingers. 13th Doctor. April, we get Series 12, Episode 8, The Haunting of Villa Diodati, with Ashad, that very, very creepy Cyberman. That's the only time I think the Doctor's actually worn her hood up as well. And then for May, we get Series 11, Episode 3, Rosa, another good episode, with Rosa Parks there, and the Doctor and the fam sorting it all out. And then we get June, Series 11, Episode 1, The Woman Who Fell to Earth. Jodie's debut episode with Tim Shaw. So there we go, and that's where the costume reveal, some nice iconic moments from that. Then July, Series 12, Episode 1, Spyfall. And here we get the Doctor on the bike there. And there's that moment where she went, snap. Which I know a lot of people liked. August, we get Series 11, Episode 6, Demons of the Punjab. Another episode I really like, actually. What are these guys called? Sajarians? I'm not sure how you say it, I can't remember. But yes, that was a nice episode. I haven't watched that for a while. I might have to go back and rewatch that. Then for September, we get Series 12, Episode 9, Ascension of the Cybermen. There's old Ashad again. And the fam. And Ryan. Yeah, that's September. Moving on to October, we get Flux Chapter 1, The Halloween Apocalypse. There's the Doctor there in her blue coat. I really liked Jodie's Doctor in the blue coat. I wish she'd worn that more, actually. I think it suits her. Moving on to November, Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror, Episode 4 from Series 12. There's the Doctor looking very cool. And yeah, oh, what was her name? Skithra? Queen Skithra? She was good. And then finally for December, we get Specials 2022, Episode 1, Eve of the Daleks, which was the one where they kept going round in a loop, wasn't it? Not a bad episode, actually. I liked it a lot, especially on a rewatch. And that is it. And on the back, of course, you get all the pictures once again for all the different months. And finally, I always like to get one of these everyday desk pads just to make note of anything that might pop into my head, like convention dates, or don't forget to buy more carrot juice, or coffee with Margaret Slavine at 11, you know, that type of thing. So, a great selection of Doctor Who calendars for 2023. The Classic Edition and 13th Doctor calendars are £10.99 each, and the block calendar also retails for £10.99. The TARDIS Diary is £5.99, and if you want to grab yourself one of those desk pads, they retail for £6.99. All of these are available from Danilo.com, as well as other well-known retailers. So there we are, some lovely Doctor Who calendars for 2023, and if you'd like to get them, I've put a link in the description below. Anyway, before I go, I'd like to wish each and every one of you a very Merry Christmas and all the best for 2023. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do check out The Geek's Handbag on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. And don't forget, I also do a weekly Doctor Who podcast with Gary that goes out every Friday called The Big Blue Box Podcast, so do give that a listen. But until the next time, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.